It's Jeff Tamburello with the Southwest Florida RIA. I'm here to talk about the October 2019 Lee County, Florida foreclosure trend report. We had 86 mortgage-related list pendants, up from the previous month, down from the previous year. It's all working within a channel. There's really no significance at this point of numbers moving up and down in the percentages that they are. Same thing with certificates of title. We had 33 last month. We had 66 this month. So if you're looking to buy a bank-owned property, there's a chance you've got a better chance because there's a few more, but not a lot. Deeds transferred by certificate of title. A list pendants filing is one thing because that's the beginning of a foreclosure process. When the deed is transferred by the certificate of title, this is an actual foreclosure. From January of 07 forward, to give you the last cycle for perspective, and then where we are now. And then from 15 forward, this was the market normalizing, and now here we are. We have been under 100 since March of 17. Total list pendants since 07. This just kind of shows you the last cycle and then where we are now. Since 13, this was the market beginning to normalize. This was Hurricane Irma and just what it's doing. And then since 15, the linear trend line shows where it's going. You do have the ups and the downs, and every trend will have that. Generally, the linear trend line kind of fleshes out what's really going on. And then since 18, this was the refiling after Irma, whenever everything stopped for a bit, and then it's normalized now. By the year, you essentially have a bunch of 17, some 18, and then a whole bunch of 5 and 6 as well, with 17 and 18 being most of them now. With that said, there's not a whole lot of them. Average last payment date, this is taking all the foreclosures for that year and putting them, averaging it out. There is a little bit of old stuff showing up, which is interesting, and particularly 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing, average complaint amount. None of these are particularly huge, and only one in 08, the average complaint amount is at the average price of the market. So like the $83,000 average complaint amount, there's a lot of buyers for that property. October is pretty much more of the same in relation to the trend. There was something interesting, the jump month over month. 19 of the filings appear to be a result of the Bertrand versus U.S. Bank decision, which essentially kind of wiped out, I think it was 7 years. So they can go back farther. The lack of certificate of title growth shows that as long as you've got equity, which if it's 15 or older, there should be equity, they just trade out if they want to. Some just don't, but for the most part, if it's a mortgage for 15 and older, except for some of the 5 and 6, they could just trade out. The institutionalized distress market, meaning the REOs will not be a primary driver. That's terrible. I know everybody who was in the market 9, 10, 11, 12 sure missed those days. Most of the foreclosures are also significantly smaller loan amounts. I hope this information is useful to you. If you have any questions, you can just leave a comment on the video and we'll see them. And we look forward to seeing you at a meeting soon.